Yay! So you just got a client and now it's time to get them set up. So we're going to onboard them. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I onboard my clients in 10 to 15 minutes or less. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open up a new email, and then I'm going to add in that client's information, and then in the subject title line, I just put welcome. This is your onboarding packet. Here I am copying and pasting the onboarding email template. This is included in the Success Bundle Starter Kit that's on my website. I'm going to go ahead and put a discount code down below for you guys in case you want to go ahead and grab yours. This package has everything you need basically to get your business started. All of the templates that I'm going to be using in this video are included, and you can go ahead and copy those templates and use them for yourself. I've created all of the copy. I filled everything in for you guys. All you have to do is drag and drop and add your own touch to everything. So this is a copy of the workflow template. What I'm doing here is I am creating a folder for my client in Google Drive. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder for that client, and I named that folder New Client Folder. Within that folder, I'm going to create copies of all of my templates and documents so that they can go and live there for that client. Like they're specifically only for me and that client to see. You don't want to be sharing all of your templates with all of your clients. That will get very messy. So in order to keep things nice and organized and to make sure that you are maintaining your client's privacy, make sure that you create a new folder for each client. So I created the folder. It's called New Client Folder. Within that folder, there's a folder called Shared Content, and then I'm also going to go ahead and add in each one of my documents so that the client has access to them as well. And then that way, this client is going to have their whole little portal basically that you're creating for them. So that's what I'm doing now, is just going in and adding the different documents to that client's folder. Make a copy of every single one. This is the content schedule, the content calendar template. And as you can see, I'm making a copy, and then I'm sending that copy to go live in this client's folder. I do this across the board for every client. It never fails. It keeps everything nice and organized. It prevents me from having things all cluttery and messy and confusing. And you definitely never want to be in a situation where you're sending a client a document or something with another client's information on it. Like, no, that's cringy. That's embarrassing. Let's not do that. So here I am. I'm just creating copies of everything and sending those copies to live in my new clients folder. I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. But yeah, that's my word of advice for you guys, is to always make sure that you create a new folder for every single client. Create a process for yourself that you can just follow without getting overwhelmed, so that this removes all of the guesswork for me. In my email template, in the onboarding email template, you'll see that it has bullet points, and that sets expectations for both yourself and your client. It lets your client know what to expect, what the next steps are, and it also gives them access to all of the important documents and folders all in one place. So I often tell people, go ahead and add this email to your favorites or star this email, because you're probably going to want to come back to it. So now within the client folder, I've created subfolders for each month. So let's say this client and I will be working together through December. I created a shared content folder for October, one for November, and one for December. For the current month, I just go in and I change the color so that it's easy to find. So as you'll see, for October, I went ahead and made it orange because it's spooky season for pumpkins, you guys. So I went ahead and made it orange, and then next month in November, I'll probably go in and change the October folder color back to black, Amy Winehouse, and then I'll change the November folder so that it stands out more. And this just makes it easier for you and your client to navigate, and it just keeps everything organized. This is the conference notes report. So at the end of every phone call, my client gets a copy of this. So I'm sending them their own copy to go and live in their folder, and then I will duplicate it and create copies for each time that we talk. As you can see, I always add the blank copy to the folders. I always keep a blank master copy. So all I'm doing is adding that in. Next, I'm going to go ahead and hop over to Canva so that I can grab my graphics. I have graphics that I've created for every part of the process for onboarding and offboarding, email templates, all that good stuff. You guys know I live in Canva. So all I'm going to do now is go and find my graphic. I'm going to add that to my email and just make everything look nice and pretty and organized. This is very important in providing a high ticket service. You have to give people high ticket service for their high ticket payments that they're making. So I just try to make everything look as professional and cohesive as possible. I try to give them an amazing user experience and just make everything very clear for them, set very clear expectations and boundaries. As you can see, there's some bullet points in there that kind of explain what the next steps are going to be. And then I'm going to be linking in all of those templates that I just made copies of, their Google Drive folder. Yeah, I'm fighting for my life trying to add my image here. It's as if I've never created an email in my life. But sometimes, you know, your brain just goes a little spacey and you forget what you're doing in life. So it'll pop up here. I'll figure it out in a second. That's me checking to make sure that we're still recording because this video is almost 10 minutes long. So anywho, yeah, so all I'm going to do is go ahead and add in my photo, my graphic. It looks nice and professional, gives them a little checklist of what to expect, tells them welcome and shows gratitude. I'm so excited to be working with you. Here are the next steps. Here's everything that you're going to need. And then I'm just aligning everything and making sure everything looks really nice here. But as I was saying, if you're going to be charging high ticket prices, it's very important to make sure that you're providing high ticket services. And that's exactly what I like to do. I never assume that a client knows what they're doing. Usually they come and work with the social media manager because things have been pretty hectic or crazy and they just need some stability and organization. So that's what I'm giving them. I'm just laying the foundation and giving them some structure and organizing things for them. This is what brings people relief when they say, like, okay, I just paid you, and they immediately receive this less than like an hour or two later. They can like breathe a sigh of relief and be like, okay, this is going to be great. Like, she's really got it figured out. She has a process. So here I'm just going to be going in and pressing Command K, like tapping Command K on my keyboard and adding the links directly to the email. Something very, very important that I need to remind you guys to do is make sure that you change your permissions in Google Drive and for all of your documents. Make sure that your client is able to view, access, and edit them. For the ones that they need to edit, you don't want to send somebody this beautiful welcome packet and then they can't even access any of the documents because you haven't given them the permission to do so. So make sure that you change the permissions either to anyone with the link or you just add that client their email to that folder so that they can access all of those documents. If you guys need any help with the actual email, because I know you can't really see it here, let me know. I'm happy to do a video on that. But yeah, this is just how I go in and I link everything and just clearly lay everything out for the client, nice and easy, and it kind of just holds them accountable, holds me accountable. Like I said, it sets expectations, it lets them know, hey, this is what's going to be coming up in the next few weeks, this is what I'll be doing on my end, this is what I need from you, and here are all the links that you're going to need in order to do that. This is going to really help you get clients to renew and continue working with you because it just gives them such a good experience. And then they're also more willing to recommend you and refer you to friends, family, and, you know, other people that they know who own businesses as well. So I hope that this video helped you guys out. Again, you can get copies of all of these documents and templates in the Success Bundle, which is linked on my website, and there's a discount code down below. I hope this helped you guys out, and thanks. Bye.